48 hours after a Russian military plane crashed near Ukrainian border, bodies of 77 Ukrainian soldiers have been sent to Kyiv. The ill-fated Russian plane was on a prisoner swap mission, and this incident casts a shadow on the future of such exchanges. Kyiv says that Russia returned the bodies of Ukrainian soldiers on Friday, and under the Geneva Convention, people who lost their lives during the war are also entitled to a dignified burial. The bodies of around 2,000 soldiers have been returned to Ukraine so far, and since the war began in February of 2022. Ukraine says preparations for the repatriation had been underway for a long time. And while on the Wednesday crash, Moscow says Ukrainian identity documents and tattooed body parts have been recovered from the site of crash, Kremlin also released a video showing the site of crash and a dead body today. Now, Kremlin spokesman said that he has no information on what would happen to the body remains and if they would be handed to Ukraine. Russia says that investigators are working to unearth the cause of this crash. Black boxes from the plane have been delivered to a special defense ministry laboratory in Moscow. Now, Russia and Ukraine continue to blame each other for this incident, and Moscow accuses Kyiv of shooting down the plane in Russia's Belgorod region. Russia has sole access to the crash site. Its investigative committee earlier said that preliminary findings show that plane was struck by a Ukrainian-made surface-to-air missile which was fired from Ukraine. Kyiv has denied these allegations while calling for an international probe. But the global body says that it is not in a position to verify these circumstances of the crash.
We understand both Russia and Ukraine are conducting separate investigations into the incident, and Ukraine has called for an international probe. The United Nations is not in a position to verify these reports or the circumstances of the crash.
Ukraine is also investigating this matter on its own, and so amidst the battle of claims and counterclaims, the question of how did the plane crash and who is responsible for the death of 65 Ukrainian soldiers still remains unanswered.